Hey guys, how you doing today? It's a beautiful day today. It's not too windy. It's just a light breeze. So much better than them 26-mile-an-hour winds that are just relentless here. Okay, just wanted to kind of show you around what I've been doing the last 2 or 3 days and what I'm going to do today and what I've done today. Okay, let's flip you around. Okay. These are doing really good. I've kept these outside and they got some rainwater. This is the marigolds. They're coming up real good, and the feather tops and the bunny tails. And this is the fire amaranth that's coming up really well. It's growing. It's a growing. Okay, things are getting emptied out in my hut. I have 12 tomato plants to take and put in the senior center garden. And it's just a mixture of everything that I grew. I finally found a place to put my asters, and I'm going to take them up there now. I might let them grow in here a little bit longer. But anyway, yep, I still have a lot of geraniums. So if some of them fail, I'll have extras. And these are going to go out to the cut flower garden today. Zinnias don't like to be transplanted, so we'll just see how that goes. I'm going to put them in there and hopefully they survive. And these are the little gazanias that are so cute. I'm going to put them around the edges, and goodness, that's about all I got because for space out there, because I planted all my dahlias and ranunculus yesterday. Oh my goodness. It was I didn't realize I had gotten so many dahlias, but it's going to be a big show as long as they grow good. This year, I'm not expecting perfection because this place hasn't been gardened in at least 4 years, maybe longer. So there's a lot of weeds. There's a lot of stuff I gotta do. Yeah, I got anxious the other day. I wanted to put out some of my stuff, and my Coleus isn't doing so well here, and it's just from the wind. It just got winded. This one too. I'm hoping they'll come out of it. I think they will. My double impatiens are really pretty. They're coming out really pretty. These need watered. I need to get some water on them today, but they're all doing well. My Sweet William should be putting out some blooms pretty quick. And this I did too. And it was so pretty when I did it, but you couldn't really tell because it was so windy. I just get anxious. I just want to plant things, you know. These are doing great. This is doing fine. This is a little loopy, but I think it'll come out of it. I'll give it some water today, and I think it'll be okay. But we're supposed to have a couple more windy days coming up. I'm half tempted just to take them out and put them back in the hut. Oh, what I get myself into. Okay, this is where the ranunculus is. I put it up front. And when you get them, they look dead. You put them in lukewarm water, let them sit for a couple hours, and you can see them kind of come alive. And this is the one that I had. I'm going to put it out here. It needs watered really bad. And then I left this open all the way clear up to here. And this is all dahlias, all the way to the back. I have a dinner plate white dahlia. I have and that's all these. They're white dahlias. One's already growing. This one was laying on the ground yesterday. It's going to the sun. It's happy. Emery Paul dinner plate dahlia that I had last year, that really beautiful purple one. And let's see, I have a totally tangerine, and I have a pineland princess. I have a dinner plate mix. This one is Jolly Bumblebee, an electric flash over there. Just a big mixture of dahlias, so it should be fun, and I hope they all do well. But I'm going to come in with my zinnias. Yep, the ones that are leggy and they don't like to be transplanted, and I'm going to put them in here. My gazinias will go around the edge, and yeah, it's real rocky. I'm always throwing rock into the driveway, but it cleans up pretty good. It's pretty nice tilled soil. And I just, when it's freshly tilled and plowed and tilled, you've got clods of dirt, root balls, and all kinds of stuff. And you just got to clean it out. And next year it'll be better. And the next year after that, it'd be even better. So anyway, I don't need to water these until I see signs of growth. Some of them were already growing in the package, but I'll probably put a little water on them this evening. And these, ranunculus, you don't water them until they start growing. So unless you're in a drought and the soil underneath is not damp, which this is. It is damp underneath, so it's not so bad. Okay, let's get up here and show you the veggie garden, but we're going to make a stop up at the front. Take a stop at the front of the house, show you what I found out there, because I'm doing the garden in the front of the senior center, and I was trying to think of things I could put in there right now to make it look a little better, even if it's just green and uniform. I thought, well, I got those lily turfs out front. Well, they're not lily turfs. They are sedge, woodland sedge. So I went in, I pulled them all, pulled all of that. And now we can see I have hyacinths, I have crocus. The penny will be a lot happier. It'll get the water and food it needs without these sucking it up. I have decided to put my asters in here because I don't have much room out in the cut flower garden. So I thought I'll just do some in here. They're really pretty. And I have some other seed in my cart of asters. And I don't know. I might sneak some in somewhere. I might just do some here too. Like in the tub. And outside of the tub, I can clean this out, get the rocks all out of it and the weeds, and make a nice little spot for because the asters are so pretty. This clematis, this old clematis is just reaching for the stars. She's very happy. My clematis is doing really well too. The one I got this year, and it broke off. And then it regrew, and it's climbing up the arbor. So, and it's got water. These are wet in here too, down there a ways, but I'll put some water on it. That way she'll feel a little better. Okay, let's head to the veggie garden. Okay. Yep. I didn't do things really that well this year. My Salanova, I had to do it twice because I messed up on it. And the little gnats got to a lot of my plants, and I was so irritated. I put neem oil on them and stuff. But a couple days ago when it was real windy, I said, you know what? Either they're going to die by the gnats eating their roots, or they're going to die in the garden. I'd rather them die in the garden, become compost, than that. So, but there, I'm going to water this again. And I think that one might make it. And then this one might make it. I don't know. A couple might make it. I'm just going to see what happens and go from there. And then I just planted in some romaine lettuce. So we'll have lettuce. The Johnny's long leaf. Spinach is coming up. Onions look great. The potatoes look great. I'm sorry with this. I'm using my phone now because it's the only way I can get I can upload my videos. I'm going to have to figure something else out. I really like my GoPro better. I'm used to it. But I might be off a little bit, so please excuse me for that. These are the tomatoes I'm going to put out. I'm going to just stick them down deep in the dirt and plant them. Make sure the leaves are not touching the ground. We can take these little leaves off here, but this whole stem is actually roots. You could put it sideways in the ground and it would grow up. So, because it's all roots here, these little fuzzies, that's all roots. So, I'm going to try to get them in today. I don't know about my peppers. I know that they're getting ate on, their roots are. And I've had them in the hut, and I think there's a little rat in there too that might be eating on them as well. And I hate to put them out so early. Some of them look pretty good, but we'll see. I may leave them outside. I may just leave them outside because the temps aren't supposed to be. They're right around 50 degrees, and they can handle that. And my nasturtium is going to go in today. I already planted my row of green beans, and I thought I was going to do 2 rows, but this is a long row. That's going to create a lot of green beans. So, along with the peas. Peas are coming up. I don't know what it is about Lucy. There's something here that she smells that she just rolls around in. And so I have to get her off of it. She's smashing my peas. Not too bad, but anyway, asparagus doing good again. I'll be cutting it down today. And the strawberries, they are so happy. I pulled the weeds around them and they just popped up, are blooming. Oh, a far cry from what they were when we moved here. They were just stuck to the, they were all like this. They were all like this at the ground. But now almost all of them are just standing up happy, happy, happy. And I still have some weeding to do, but it's going to be a everyday job keeping the weeds out. But I think what I'm going to do is let this grow out because they'll spread feeders and make more. And I'm going to get a little cage or something to put around this black raspberry bush, and let it be strawberries all the way down. So, all the way down here. And then we'll have grapes, and they're looking good. They're getting good leaves on them. Looking pretty. Pretty, pretty. And let's see. It's just been windy, very windy. The peach trees are doing really well too. Catnip's finally growing. I put in some of my harvested seed, and I just, it was still in the blooms and everything, and I just threw it in there and covered it up, and it's starting to grow. And these, I let them out today because I didn't want the wind to knock off all the peaches. This one has a peach, but this one has a lot of peaches. Lots of peaches. Hopefully they'll be good. Okay. I think that's it for today. I have nothing left inside sitting by the window. I took everything off the shelf, brought it out, because the gnats were just taking over, and I needed them outside in the wind. And I don't know if I remember if I told you this. My hibiscus up front isn't growing. It's just not. But look, I have 2 of them now because I harvested from her last year. And I put some seeds in there. I didn't know if they were ever going to grow, but they sure did. And I had a 3rd one that grew, but them gnats ate it. Yep. So that's why I brought them outside, to try to keep them out. I'll probably put this in a pot and make it, hopefully she's doing real good, but I don't want them gnats getting to her roots. Her roots look really good. Let's see here if I can get a picture of it. Yeah, see them nice roots in there? Hopefully, it's a little, here, let me get to the right light. Yeah, there you go. Some nice roots in there on her already. Yep, when she came up, she just took off. So, keep her warm and she'll be happy. And let's see, what else is growing in here? My velvet curtains. My Dahlia butterfly bush isn't growing. I'll have to try that again next year maybe. Get some fresh seed. I do have a Monarda in here though. Just one. And I was scared that them gnats were going to get to it. And then I have my red rocket snapdragons that smells like Twizzler, strawberry Twizzlers. Okay, and these are the gazanias that I'm going to go and take and put in the ground up at the senior center. I think their dirt up there is pretty good, as long as somebody will water them every day until they get set in. But I'm going to try them here first and see what they do. I'm going to put some out today along my cut garden and cut flower garden, and see what they do in the next day or 2. And then if they do okay, then I'll just take them up there and put them in front. And then I'll have some other things. I have this really bulbs, lily bulbs that I've got. They're rosette lily, something like that. Oh my goodness, they're gorgeous. I'm going to share some of my bulbs with the senior center because they are pretty, and they're perennials, and they're drought tolerant, and the gazanias are drought tolerant too. But you know, when you water, they will be much prettier, but they will withstand some drought. So anyway, I just thought I would do that and share a couple other things. Like this fall, when we cut back the tulips in the fall, I'll take some of the bulbs of the tulips, because them tulips are gorgeous. I'll take some of them bulbs up there and spread them out, and that way they'll have something for spring. And then once my Sweet William grows out a little more, I'll put some Sweet William in there. So I'll have tulips, which will bloom, and then the Sweet William will bloom. And I even thought about coreospis, and then they'll have some things that will bloom in autumn or late summer. So yeah, keep it blooming all the time, you know, and especially those things like the coreospis and the Sweet William and the gazanias, they're annuals. But the tulips, the coreospis, the Sweet William, they stay green. They'll stay green all season, even through the winter. They'll stay green until you cut your leaves off, your dead leaves off the tulips. But other than that, excuse me, other than that, that's all I have, you guys. I hope you're having a wonderful day. I'm going to go plant some cucumber now. I'm going to do 2 or 3 hills of cucumbers, and then I'm going to do my nasturtium down a row, and then I think I might go ahead and put the tomatoes in. It's a nice day, and I'll put them down deep so that the wind won't bother them so much, hopefully. But if not, you guys, I'm going to have 12 plants of tomatoes. If one dies, I'll just, you know what I'll do is I'll take a limb from one of these or one of the others and take a limb, stick it in the ground, and let it grow. So it'll be fine. Have a wonderful day. Good talking to you, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care.